Originally, I was going to do a cleric subclass tier list video, and when I was writing the videos, I just ended up making a little bit of a guide with like some of my personal views sprinkled in on it, so that's just what it's gonna be. I'll just be going through like the divine domain, abilities, spell list, and I guess I'll rank it like A tier or S tier or whatever tier. Since there are like 1,000 divine domains, I think I'm just gonna split this video into one domain per video. We'll see. Also, final disclaimer, everything I'm going to be saying in this video is my personal opinion. If you would like to share your views on this divine domain, like maybe you disagree with me on some stuff, please leave a comment below and be polite. So let's jump right into our first divine domain, which would be the arcana domain. This wasn't really my favorite domain at first, but after reading through it several times, I think it's actually a pretty interesting subclass. So let's take a look at the spell list. I'm probably just gonna show it on screen, I'm not gonna read through it, so you can just read yourself. I'm sure you're literate. I don't understand how Magic Missile really fits into the kit of the Arcana Cleric. As in, I can understand, like, oh, like the face of the wizard spell list. Literally every wizard has this, and this is the Arcana domain. But I don't really understand how you would use this in your kit. From my understanding, the Arcana Cleric has more of like a trapping and banishing kind of play style. So maybe I would put in like snare instead of it. And also, there isn't even banishment as a 4th level available for this cleric subclass, which it really kind of confused me because it, banishing really seems to be its whole style. Well, time for cleric abilities.
It's time to stop!
So at first level we start off with Arcane Initiate. So at first level when you choose this domain you get proficiency in Arcana and 2 cantrips of your choice from the wizard spell list. I actually really like this and it's really powerful because by level 1 you will have access to 4 whole cantrips. Personally, I would prefer to take utility-based cantrips like Message rather than combat ones like Firebolt because clerics already have pretty powerful damaging cantrips like Sacred Flame or
Dead!
but actually has like a weak amount of choices to choose from for utility cantrips. At second level, you gain the ability to use Channel Divinity Arcane Abjuration. This is basically just Turn Undead, except that it only works with otherworldly creatures and you can only target one at a time. And by level 5, instead of gaining like the Destroy Undead version, you just banish that one creature. I would prefer this ability if you could target more than one or it scales with your level because it's just not that powerful. But I haven't actually played this cleric subclass, so maybe it will be really OP, but I'm not sure. 6th level, you gain Spellbreaker. So when you heal someone with a spell, you can choose to end a spell of your choice that is affecting that creature. The level of healing spell has to meet or beat the level of spell that you're trying to dispel. I said spell a lot in those few sentences. I actually really like this ability. It provides great supportability. Do you really need explanation for this? Finally, at 17th level, you gain Arcane Mastery. You can choose one spell from 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th level from the wizard spell list and add it to your domain spells. I'm not really too familiar with high level spells, but I guess it gives you versatility. In conclusion, I don't think this is the most fantastic cleric domain. I think it'll work really well if you are in a setting with a lot of otherworldly creatures, but if not, it's not really that fantastic because that's what your entire kit is about. So the final rating I'll give it would be a C plus. Not like a terrible C, but not good enough to be a B. So that's it for this video or segment. I don't know. Uh, come back next week because I think I'll be doing the Death Domain Cleric. So, yep. Bye. See you next year.